Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Nickel Notes. Today we're diving deep into the 1946 Lincoln Wheat Penny, a post-World War II 1-cent coin that looks modest in your pocket, but can surprise collectors in surprising ways. Over the next we'll cover everything. Where the coin was struck, how many were made, why most are common, but a few command serious money, the key varieties and errors to watch for, grading tips, how to safely check and store specimens, and of course, what these coins are actually worth in today's market, whether you found one in change, inherited a roll, or you're hunting auction gems. Stay with me, you might be holding a real prize. Let's get started. The 1946 Lincoln cent sits at an interesting moment in American history, the first full calendar year after World War II ended. The design is the familiar Victor David Brenner obverse with Lincoln's portrait and the wheat ears reversed that were used from 1909. 1958. The coins struck in 1946 were produced at the Philadelphia No-Mint Mark, Denver D and San Francisco S mints. The pieces represent everyday post-war America returning to peacetime production. That plain everyday look is exactly why many collectors love the Wheat Cent series. The design stayed the same while minting totals and small die differences produced collectible subtleties. It's important to know how many were made because scarcity drives value. The Philadelphia output, the coin with no mint mark, had the largest production, nearly 992 million coins, while Denver struck about 315.69 million, and San Francisco about 198.1 million. Those huge mintages mean most 1946 cents in circulated grades are common and worth only modest premiums above face value, but the numbers also explain why top-grade perfectly preserved examples are rarer and more sought-after. Mintage figures source. Technically, the 1946 Lincoln cent is a 95% copper, 5% zinc small cent, 19.0 millimeters across, and about 3.11 grams. The classic pre-1959 composition, that copper content and consistent planchette quality through the 1940s mean these coins can retain attractive red road surfaces if they avoided circulation, and toning those red and circulated specimens are what collectors chase. In MS graded 1946 in full red will fetch a much higher premium than the same coin in a brown circulated state. If you're checking a coin, color, luster, and strike quality are major value drivers. Specifications and examples. Now for the money question. What is a 1946 penny worth? For the everyday circulated coins, you'll usually see values from a few cents to a few dollars. For example, an average about almost uncirculated or circulated RB red, brown piece might be in the low dollar range in dealer markets. Collector price guides and dealer retail listings show a widespread. Cleaned or heavily worn cents are essentially token value, while choice and circulated examples MS60, MS65 climb higher, and top-grade certified coins, particularly with full red surfaces, can reach hundreds or even thousands. Auction records for the finest certified pieces MS67, MS67 plus road have reached into 5 figures for exceptional examples, so condition matters enormously. Price guide and auction examples. While most 1946 cents are straightforward, several varieties and mint errors attract collectors and add value. Look for doubled dies, visible doubling on letters like Liberty or the date. Repunched mint marks are Ms on Denver or San Francisco pieces. Off-center strikes and lamination, flan defects all can command premiums depending on severity and desirability. The 1946 D and 1946 S both have reported double die and RPM varieties that are documented by variety specialists. Even modest RPMs or minor double die claims can increase a coin's value if attributed by a respected variety reference or certifying service. If you suspect an error or variety, document it carefully with photos and consider third-party attribution, variety references, and examples. Here's a step-by-step for checking your 1946 penny. First, don't clean it. Cleaning almost always lowers value. Use a loupe 10 times or a strong macro photo to inspect the date, Liberty, and the mint mark area for doubling or repunching. Check edges and rims for strikes or planchette problems, and look at color. Full original red surfaces road are more valuable than red, brown RB or brown BN. If you think you have an error or high grade, compare to images from PCGS, NGC, and variety sites, and if it looks promising, consider sending it for third-party grading and attribution. For mid-range coins, certified grades help when selling. For obvious errors, attribution by a recognized variety reference can make buyers confident and raise price. If you keep collecting store coins in inert, flips, acid-free holders, or certified slabs, avoid PVC holders and household humid areas When selling, get realistic expectations. Dealers will pay retail prices, which include overhead. Online auctions can fetch higher money for eye-appealing pieces, but carry listing and beer fees for very high-grade pieces or documented varieties. Third-party grading PCGS, NGCV and ACS can unlock trust and higher sale prices for modest pieces. A local coin shop or bulk lot sale is often the fastest route. Always disclose cleaning or environmental damage. Transparency maintains reputation and trust in the coin marketplace. Let's look at real examples to show the range. Common circulated 1946 pennies sell for pocket change or a few dollars. Nice uncirculated red pieces might sell for tens to a few $100 depending on grade and exceptional. Certified MS67 Plus RD specimens have realized prices in the five-figure range at major auctions. Those headline prices are extremely rare and reflect perfect surfaces and exceptional eye appeal for the vast majority of collectors. The realistic target is scoring well-toned and circulated coins in the $20–300 band rather than chasing outlier auction highs. If you want specific comparable sales for your coin, take photos. Note mint mark, color, and visible flaws, and I can help look up recent auction results. Auction references. Thanks for sticking around. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1946 Lincoln Wheat penny, please hit that like button and subscribe for weekly coin guides, auction watch lists, and grading deep dives. Drop a comment with the mint mark or a photo of your 1946 penny and I'll help you estimate its value. I read every comment and often respond with next steps should you grade it, submit it for attribution, or simply bag it for your typeset. If you want, I can also make a companion video showing how to photograph coins for grading submissions and how to spot common double dies on the 1940s wheat cents. Until next time, keep hunting that change tray. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight.